It's the Sorcery Contested Realm Hate It or Play It. Per another request on YouTube, we're looking at the Askelon Phoenix. It costs 5 mana, requires 2 fire threshold, and it's a minion that comes in with 4 power. Askelon Phoenix is an elite beast of Condescent Splendor. It has Airborne, and if Askelon Phoenix would take damage from a fire spell or ability, it gains +1 power this turn instead. Well, we've got 4 power for 5 mana, and generally that's not a great ratio, but Askelon Phoenix is a flyer. It has Airborne, and I guess it's also worth noting that if your opponent is using fire, then Askelon Phoenix just got a lot harder for them to remove. So what are we going to do to beef this bird up? Initially, you're going to think Firebolts, but hear me out. I think Firebolts is kind of mid. In this situation, I think it's not so great because Firebolts shoots 3 separate projectiles, and each one hitting Askelon Phoenix would be a +1 to power, so you can buff this guy up from a 4 to a 7 Airborne. That is huge, but Firebolts also could just hit anything and deal that 3 damage anyway. What you really want to do with Askelon Phoenix is use it in conjuncture with big AoE and splash spells, because it's going to be up there, it's going to be attacking things, and you're throwing fire spells on top of it that are going to get rid of your enemy minions that could be a threat to Askelon Phoenix or might block its attacks. You're going to get rid of them with splash damage spells while simultaneously buffing up the Phoenix to deal damage to your enemy's life points. I think instead we use something like Heat Ray. It's a piercing projectile. Askelon Phoenix could be one of the targets in one of the squares that the Heat Ray goes through, and you could beef him up while shooting that projectile through and hitting your enemy avatar or even a minion along the way. Another great one, if you had other minions around or even your avatar, to cast Blaze. I also really like the Wall of Fire play. It helps protect your sites from enemy attacks, but also allows your Phoenix to fly through it and get a power boost. And let's not forget the ordinary sites that are the deserts. So maybe you can get a +1 power from your site drop for your turn and also cast a spell to get another +1 power. And if you're in fire anyway, the deserts are always a solid option, I think. And even better being Shifting Sands if you're playing some deserts and the Phoenix. Shifting Sands causes all of your deserts to activate that are nearby. So if you're in a fire deck that's casting any kind of fire spells or running the deserts, Askelon Phoenix is always something that you should probably be considering. So it's definitely getting a play it from me. Let me know what you think in the comments and give me a like if you agree.